Hey everybody, it's your girl Coco Kitten Bruja here, and Spirit gave me another message for y'all. I'm gonna keep it quick again. We have a couple of decks to get through. I've already tapped in, and if you guys are familiar with my page, you know we do breath work. So that's going to be 3 deep breaths in, inhaling positive vibrations, holding it in your stomach and your solar plexus for 3 seconds, and then exhaling through the mouth, releasing all lower vibrating energies. I'm going to need you guys to do that once I go ahead and clear the energy with sound and I start shuffling. Again, I'm going to keep this quick. So if I'm moving fast for you, make sure you just push it on back and listen a couple of times as needed. All right. Before I get started, go ahead and hit that like, that subscribe, that share, do all the things you're supposed to do with the YouTube channel. And we're going to keep it moving. Let's go ahead and clear the energy now. Alrighty. Y'all know me. I'm going to spray my beautiful Bruise Alchemy Intention Intuition Mist because it's my favorite thing ever. And now's when you guys can go ahead and do your breath work. I'm going to start shuffling. All of my decks will be listed in the description below, as well as the link to my money alignment products. So before I decided to do this collective, I got a message from Spirit saying stop playing small. Stop playing small. It's time to start having goals bigger than your imagination. It's time to start having the openness to live a life that you've only imagined. When you're doing your money work, stop asking for just enough. If you only need $100 to get to your goal, ask for 1,000. Be open to 10,000. Do not play it small. Stop playing it small. That's the main thing. It's time for us to start dreaming bigger than our environment, bigger than what we've known. It's time to step out and call and demand that we live a life bigger than what we can imagine. I've said it. I've been saying it for the past 2 years. Between now and 2025, there is going to be an exponential amount of millionaires. And I know that seems crazy with the way that the world is right now, but millionaires are on the rise, specifically Black millionaires. If you don't like that, this ain't the channel for you, baby. Because we pro-Black, we pro-alphabet mafia. Y'all know what that is. We pro-ho. We pro-everything over here. And I'm telling you right now, between now and 2025, you will see more Black millionaires. I said it. It is what it is. All right. Oh, now look at that. The Wheel of Fortune that already popped out. I ain't playing with y'all. Y'all know it's serious business when I pull out the light seers. The Hierophant. Give me one more, Spirit. There it is. Bottom of the deck being the 7 of Pentacles. What's this third card? You doggone right, Death and Rebirth. Listen, the shift is coming. The shift is happening. Leo season, there's a shift coming. Y'all need to be on the wave. Get grounded and realize that the seeds that you are planting will start sprouting fruit very soon. Leo season, there's going to be a shift. There's going to be a shift in finances. There's going to be a shift in mindsets. Come Leo season, we're not playing, right? Leo season is in July. That's that 7 of Pentacles. Bringing it back full circle. Full circle. This shift is getting us back to basics, back to the things that we have had ingrained in our DNA since the beginning of time, this traditionalism. But the difference is, instead of us going back, it's more about integration. It's about, and I feel like every single collective I've done this week has talked about death and rebirth and letting go of the old so that you can have the new. And it's appropriate that the death card comes up because we are removing and letting die the ideals and the lower and limited belief systems, which is such a hot topic word now, but we're letting go of these things so we can get back to who we truly are. And who we truly are, we are greatness. We are all living our own simulation here. We're all living our own version of reality. So why not you? Why not you? Why not live the life you want to live instead of the life that you feel like is given to you? Why not you? The Seven of Pentacles is coming in strong. Like, just look at it. All of the seeds you've been planting, whether you know it or not, have all been rooted. And you're now going to start seeing the fruits of your labor. I have a cough drop in my mouth because I'm tired of coughing on these videos, but bear with me. But it's all coming to fruition. If you look at this, it's his hand, it's his energy, right? It's his magic that's making this grow because he's the one who planted the seeds, the intention, the alchemy of it all, right? The mentalism. He's the one who put all of this in there, and that's you. So why not you? Why not have your own tree of life, right? Don't be tempted to fall into other people's ideas of what your life should be. I felt that when I picked up that card and saw the devil. Why not you? It's time to think bigger than what you have right now. It's time to think bigger than whatever ritual you've been doing or whatever intention you've been setting. It's time to think bigger. Because Spirit doesn't want you to keep your head above water. Spirit wants you to thrive. It's not just about surviving now. It's about thriving, right? I'm going to keep pulling because I want to make this short. Okay. And this is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by the lovely Colette Baron Reed. I have like all of her decks. Okay, we have no jumpers, so. Truth be told, soulmates, and peace. I mean, after death and rebirth, you automatically get that sense of peace because you've already leveled up. I love it. Bottom of the deck being observer. So, I mean, truth be told, it's really just looking into yourself and understanding your inner truth. And that inner truth is that you are meant for greatness. Whatever greatness looks like to you. We're not all meant to do the same thing. We're not all meant to be billionaires. We're not all meant to be spiritualists. We're not all meant to be bakers. But your truth is your truth. And that truth is you are meant to be great in your own right. So why not do it? Right? When we talk about the Hierophant and this Soulmates card, I feel like there's a lot of you that find yourself struggling with the integration part of, you know, getting back to your spiritual roots and just how you live your life today. And that's okay. That's okay to have that struggle. I feel like Spirit is saying there are a lot of us going through it. And now is the time to find your tribe. Now is the time to really hone in on who is, not who has the same ideals as you, because it is nice to have different perspectives, but definitely who has that same vibrational frequency to encourage growth, right? Encourage that level up, that you guys can collectively raise your vibrations together. I definitely feel like some of you are going through a death and rebirth when it comes to your circle, when it comes to the friends that you guys have, because your true tribe is forming. And sometimes you just have to let it happen. Sometimes you have to understand that you can't keep going backwards and expect to go forward. That's just not that's not the way the world works. If you keep going back to what wasn't working, you can't expect it to change all of a sudden. I am so sorry for the coughing, guys. But obviously, when we talk about the peace card, there's so much peace that comes with death and rebirth, because when you are reborn, when that new cycle begins, you go into it with new knowledge, new expectations. I just looked at the camera and it was 11:11. You go into it with fresh perspective, open to receive any and everything that's for your own good. Every time you level up, every time you go through a cycle of death and rebirth. So there's always going to be a level of peace that's found there, which is why it's time for you guys to start digging deep. It's time for you guys to really look inside and look at the seeds that you've planted. Are they going to bear the fruit that you want? Are they going to sustain you? Is that fruit going to sustain you? Because a lot of you guys are planting seeds and you're inconsistent with watering them. You are inconsistent with your belief that they will actually sprout anything, let alone fruit. So when the fruit actually appears, will it sustain you? Is it as ripe as it could be? Okay, I'm going to stop with the fruit analogies. But anyway, this is the message that I have for you guys. Go bigger. Go bigger. You know what they say, shoot for the moon. If you fall short, at least you're amongst the stars, which is still farther than your own atmosphere. I added that second part in there. Man. I'm going to wrap it up with a affirmation from the Find Your Calm deck. I am able to tap into my inner peace whenever I need to. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. That's the only way to move forward. Bottom of the deck, I give myself permission to relax when I need to. Also good to do. But when we talk about your inner peace, feeling like you can't find a happy place whenever you need to means that there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And I feel like that may be the disconnect from going back to your traditional spiritual roots and really understanding your place in the world today. I implore you guys to take a moment to think about your happy place. What is your happy place? What does your happy place look like? And understand that feeling that happy place gives you, because it's the feeling you need to tap into, not necessarily the place. So think about what your happy place is and understand that feeling. And from now on, I want you to tap into the feeling and not necessarily the place, because the place might not always be there, but that feeling should remain. The feeling of inner peace, of your happy place, your safe space, that feeling is what you want to tap into. Go big, go home. Well, go big or go home. Sometimes I like to go big and go home because I get tired and I like to nap. But I digress. Think bigger, guys. Think bigger. If you'd like to book a reading with me, the link is down below. I am always, always, always rooting for you guys, no matter what. I am sending you guys lots and lots of love and light. And until next time, peace.